Hey geeks, before we start the episode, we just want to give you all a quick reminder to go check us out on our listening platforms such as Spotify and Apple Podcasts.
And if you want to see more of us, check out our YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like on our videos.
And without further ado, let's talk geek for a sec.
Oh, you know what?
Bitch, I fucking told you. It's because you didn't even have the microphone plugged in.
It might be good.
If you need to bring it in closer, go in. Hey, if you want to...
Nah, you gonna have to come this way.
No, I'm relaxing.
I don't give up. I made it.
Bet y'all didn't see this one coming. What y'all? Hey, we're here. Let's talk geek. Just fucking upgraded, motherfuckers.
Yes,
Let's
sir.
go. We
New
made
place,
it out
new
here.
place.
We're gonna do another special thing, but we really want to give a big shout out to Davies Entertainment for letting us use the stew. This is Davies Entertainment. If you guys don't know, is actually the place that I work at. Big, humongous shout out to Mr. Davies, Question, and Miss Mandy, and my boss Clyde. I do work in the gym division, of course. I am the co-manager with my boss and all that. But I want to say that I am greatly appreciative. We both are greatly appreciative of Davies Entertainment for letting us use the stew. And hoping that we just get to continue it here. I mean,
Hopefully.
I set up a little Twitch.
Y'all like it or what?
Yeah, I mean, hey, let us know.
Let us know what you think.
Of course, we got Twitch in the background. We got a, hint towards like some of the video games here and there. Brandon, how you feeling, bro? I'm pretty pumped.
I feel pretty good. We got a nice open space here. It feels really good. It feels like our place.
Yeah,
Honestly.
I mean, like, I know it's a little different.
He's already getting comfortable. This guy,
Yeah.
This guy's laid down over there.
Hey, no more stool for me, right?
No more stool.
No more stool.
No more. We got this shit on our laps now.
Just get to relax a little bit. If we want to come in here and just, do our little, our podcast, our thing, or I guess you could say our project that we're really hoping to expand a little bit more. And, this is the first step at it. We're really, really excited for what's going on. How's your week going?
Pretty good. It's been a tiring week.
No, my
I'm
week's
just tired,
I'm
bro.
not gonna lie to y'all.
No,
My week kind of sucked. It was a very, very stressful week at work and a whole bunch of other stuff. Made it through to make it to this moment right here.
Here we are, Friday, end of the week, so
Yeah.
we're good now.
Shit. And ladies and gentlemen, I know we have not talked about anime in a fucking minute, and I want to say probably episode 2, right?
Yes. Literally, episode 2 is the only time we've talked about anime. Maybe a little bit in episode 10.
We
But it
probably
wasn't
thrown
even-
it. Oh yeah, episode 10. I totally forgot
We
about that.
talked
Right?
a little bit about anime.
We've been throwing it here and there or whatever. So I remember I did mention it in the Thor: Love and Thunder little preview review. Yeah, we were actually supposed to talk about this episode then,
Yeah.
but
We're supposed to do this.
I fucked up.
Long time
I'm
ago.
gonna admit it. I'm gonna be honest. This was actually the first time that I actually watched it. I had seen glimpses and pieces of episodes of this show here and there, but I never really fully went around and watched it because it really, honestly, anime, it's pretty time consuming.
Yeah.
You gotta
It
really
is.
be dedicated to actually watch the episode, especially if the episode's already out. Which again, for me, I lackluster on trying to just stay on track with trying to watch it and all that. But now that I've actually gotten hooked on it, I really want to continue watching it, and I'm really excited for what else it brings. But, ladies and gentlemen, finally, we actually had a bunch of people that I knew personally that have been waiting for us to actually talk about this, Brandon.
I know some people that would be pretty excited to hear
Yeah,
about
especially stating. Would you say that it's stated to be the #1 anime?
this. I think it's the number one, I think, right now in popular. Well, season 2 just ended, so I'm sure the hype is it's moving to other animes, but when it's out, this is like the most watched anime out.
Most likely, and we are here talking about Demon Slayer. Woo! Damn, my voice is cracking up, bro. Yeah, I couldn't even hit the woo right there. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, geeks,
Demon Slayer.
right here.
About time.
Very about time. I do have to say, Brandon, when fully watching the whole thing, and I just want to clear up one thing. Don't get mad at me, geeks, but we're gonna be talking about season 1. Just just season 1 for this episode, but now that I'm actually on a roll watching it, we're going to be covering the movie, of course, and we're going to be covering season 2 very, very soon. I know we might be a little late to the game, but hey, like I said, we're still going to be going over exactly like stuff from the past, stuff from the future, stuff going over. And I know we've been blabbering about a lot of superhero stuff, a little bit of Star Wars here and there, and a little bit of video game. But now we're back on anime, and hopefully we get to do this for a little bit of whatever the month of May is.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully we get to
we got different things coming this month.
Yeah. At least we'll finish up this show for sure before we do other stuff. But we do have something else coming up as well. But Demon Slayer, Brandon, I do want to say that. Whenever watching the first episode, honestly, it didn't catch me. The first episode did not catch me.
I'm not even gonna lie to you, it didn't catch me either. I watched a long time ago when it had come out, and I had friends tell me, "Hey, this new show, Demon Slayer, just came out. You should watch it." I watched the first episode. It's definitely like the slowest episode, I think, by far. It didn't catch me either until I think towards the end of the first season, when I finally went back and just rewatched the whole thing. And then once you get past the first episode and on the second episode, it's really good.
The second episode really
hooks you. Yeah,
it's a real like just switch or whatever. I think maybe like in the middle of the season there was a little bit of just like a but like not like a bad It was just like a very like a steady line, and then it shot up again. Tanjiro Kamado, main character. I really love him. Like he's
such a wholesome guy.
So humble every single time. He made me crack up multiple times. Honestly, the show as a whole made me crack up. I'm not gonna lie.
It's funny. It's really funny.
It's goofy.
It's I think what a lot of people would call like a gateway anime. If you're just starting out with anime, people would probably recommend you this one because it's like not too crazy. It's not too serious. It's just action, literally just swords, and then it's got some goofy comedy in there, so it's a good little meaning, and it's easy to follow. It's not like some hard ass like complex storyline. It's very easy. So if you need to start anime,
start with this one.
This is
I'd recommend this as the first start. If you're not really into like if you have really bad time management and want to see something short and sweet, something like this. Even though it was to me it was pretty short and sweet. Again, it was on me that I wasn't able to finish this sooner.
Right.
But how would you say like what would an average like series of an anime for like a first season would you say would be? Because to me like again, I'm really like familiar with like Naruto, Dragon Ball, all those other like long lasting segments of a series, rather than I hopped on Netflix and I saw it was like 26 episodes for the first season, which wasn't that's like a TV show.
It is like a TV show, yeah. So it's pretty good, but I think they split it up. So like half of those are the like dubbed, the other half is subbed. So it's like 13 episodes.
Oh yeah, for the real anime geeks out there, don't get mad at me. I preferred the dub a little bit better than the sub. Okay, but I watched it in the sub as well.
Cancel them.
And
Cancel them.
And I really like the sub as well, but for some reason the dub, I guess I got a little bit more of a good like emotion tone out of it rather than the Japanese, because I mean, even whenever I was watching like Dragon Ball, I'd watch in the dub too. I mean, of course, I actually love watching Dragon Ball in sub because the voices are unique and funny. Like
plus the screaming, right?
Yeah, exactly. The screaming is nuts. But again, I really like I like both. So what I did was on the odd numbers of the episodes, I would watch it in sub, and then in the even numbers, I'd watch it in dub, just so I can get the feel of just kind of comparison. Tanjiro in both, I really like. Zenitsu, big fucking difference.
What a bitch. Literally,
I fucking Zenitsu is the most annoying character I've ever fucking seen, just from like this season. But like he has funny moments. But the same first meeting him, oh my god, I was like, what is this, bro? I honestly wanted to shut it off.
I hate his dub voice. I've heard it in dubbed. His dubbed voice.
His sub voice is not as bad as his dub voice.
It's just so squeaky and like annoying. Oh my god, I hate it. He's a cool character.
Inosuke.
Inosuke.
I don't know why I fucking pronounced that wrong, but he both the dub has a very deeper growl than he does. No, the sub has a very deeper growl than the dub.
Yeah.
But I really love the dub because for you to have like that much of a growl the whole time you're talking like that takes a lot of vocal work. It's crazy.
Yeah. That, like,
what I really liked about him as a character was I fuck with the bull mask head, or like the what do you say
his fit is
hard as fuck. The
He's
swords are hard as fuck
he
too.
is crazy.
But his face,
His little boar face.
no, his actual face, that threw me the fuck off because I really thought it was an actual like chick.
Right.
Yeah,
You said
I like how it's funny how all the characters in it, whenever they see it, they're just like, whoa, like they're so astonished that like
beautiful.
He hates how beautiful he looks.
Yeah.
It's fucking hilarious. Nezuko, again, we don't get a lot of talking at all. Like not even maybe like a few like
so yeah.
here like maybe like towards the end.
flashbacks.
I had noticed it like towards the end more where she talks like a little bit, but her character just acting is hilarious and cute. I really thought.
Yeah.
Like, I really liked it. I really liked
It's
the
adorable.
bond.
Yeah, she's adorable. Just a little character. Yeah.
Going down through characters, I wish that. So, I'm guessing. How do you pronounce that, Brandon? The master that taught Tanjiro,
Urokodaki.
Arugadaki. I wish honestly, we see a lot of masters, and me personally, in like other animes where they stick around a little bit more often.
Yeah.
We see him for what, like 2 or 3 episodes, and
Yeah.
and then
Just in the
we get him
beginning,
like in a middle episode or whatever. But I would have really liked to see him a little bit more. I liked his little backstory on his children.
Yeah.
That was actually really like sad,
That shit
and also
was
for the point
tough.
where it's kind of weird how I didn't really fully understand how Tanjiro was able to communicate with them. Is he able to communicate with like the dead or something, or no? It just so happened that they were just there.
Well, he was like, I think the whole thing was he was like hallucinating.
Oh, okay.
Like, cause he was training so hard, and I think he would kind of dream. I'm sure they were reaching him from like the other world. They never talk about it. It's just
Yeah.
one of those spiritual, probably religious culture things.
I'm not gonna lie, there were a few things that kind of just like went over me, like that I was like trying to really figure out throughout the whole time. That one, I really wish they would have explained it a little bit more of why like Tanjiro was able to see those two specifically. Maybe it had something to do with like this, I guess, being right next to the master's house.
That's what I'm saying. It was probably because same teacher, maybe.
What else? As much that I have like a very 50-50 love-hate of the show really deep diving on the backstories of every single demon that they killed.
Get used to it.
Get used to
Get
it?
fucking used to it, bro.
Okay.
I
I mean, okay, what do you feel about it?
I guess for context, first of all, he hasn't watched the movie or season 2 yet.
I haven't.
I've seen them. I've also read it. So I actually finished this whole series. Very, very good series. It's just, it was so good. Like, after watching the movie that I had to, like, read it and, like, finish it from there. I don't know. I just, like, really love the show. So I finished it. But that's why I'm saying, just get used to that, bro.
Man, I just feel like maybe there's more of like a more story arc that they could have replaced with it a bit. Because I remember there's one really I guess like long few episodes where they involve the demons where the kids obsessed with the family.
The family.
Yeah, that one dragged on for a minute. And low-key, I got kind of tired of it for a second.
I don't mind them going into the backstory. It's just when they expand it and make it like a whole like episode or 2 long. Like, they don't need to make it that long. Just say, okay, this guy had a terrible family, became a demon, and he wanted to have another family. That's it. They don't need to go to whole backstory. Like, just they do it too long.
They did do it a little too long. I think that's the only thing that I really have to really kind of like complain about. Like, I even like the first demon, whenever I saw it, I was like, am I following like a different story arc or something? I didn't really understand anything that was going on. The main, I guess, big boss demon of it is How do you say it, Brandon?
Muzan.
Muzan? Muzan, I feel like he'd be how do I say it? Did they say that is he the longest lasting demon, or?
He's the first. He's like the father.
He's like the father of it all?
He was the first, and then he created the rest.
So what I keep on thinking is, because they never found the demon that killed Tanjiro and Nezuko's family, right? Is it him?
It could be him. I think actually. I don't know. I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
I think they did kill him, though. I think it was just a regular demon.
Oh, it was just a regular demon?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
But
that
I think the guy
sense.
with the Tomioka, the guy with the two-tone E, come out. I'm not even gonna try to say what it is. The two-tone thing. I think he killed that demon. I don't know.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I don't know.
And then, what was it? I literally had it in my fucking head. I don't know why I lost it. Nezuko, what I wanted to bring back from her is that I guess I'm still trying to figure out why is she different from other demons? Because they didn't really like say exactly why or go like find out exactly why she's doesn't like kill or anything. But I had noticed that that all these characters come and saying, "Oh, she's not like them. She's not like them." But I'm just like, okay, can someone fucking explain to me why the fuck she's not like that? Or am I gonna have to wait for me to actually watch the other seasons to really find out?
I'm not even gonna bullshit you right now. I don't think they ever say.
Oh my god.
She really just different.
She's built different.
Just built different, like
Oh.
literally. Might have to do with the bloodline. You're gonna learn about bloodlines. Nothing too crazy, but she just like is that 1 in a million chance that like just didn't affect her as it did all the other demons. So like she's just different.
I got you. But throughout all these characters, I mean, I really like all of them. Again, Zenitsu is fucking annoying. I like honestly like there's
He has his moments.
good sides here and there. I mean, I guess
And
like
in the future he has better moments, but
the only thing I guess like where I really liked it, and whenever he was like, "Whoa, we had the AC turn off," that sounds weird because I felt like I was fucking yelling the whole time. But I'm still talking
I
like
can
this.
hear now.
Hopefully
You guys can hear us better.
Yeah, hopefully you can. What I liked most about Zenitsu was honestly the parts where he fainted.
Yeah.
And he really like showed his
He just go dummy. Yeah.
what was it? Thunder was it
It's thunder breathing.
thunder breathing? I really like that of the before I keep on going in Zenitsu. I actually really like that about the show is the different forms of breathing. And as I learned, and of course you already knew, like later on, whenever we get into the I guess the high court of what do you say? The Demon Slayers, what are they called?
The Hashira, or they call it, you can say 12 moons.
The 12 what?
12 moons.
12 moons? I actually never heard them say that in the fucking show.
They probably don't say it in season 1.
Oh, okay.
But that's what they're called.
So the 12
the
moons.
The Hashira.
You really see like the different types of concentrated breathing that there is in different forms. I always noticed when flame, another water, which was Tomioka.
Tomioka. Giyu. Just call him Giyu.
And there were some other ones that they named off, but I really can't remember from the top of my head. Do you know any of the other ones that I missed?
You have stone. You said wind. I think one of them it's not snake breathing. It might be snake breathing. Insect breathing. There's a whole bunch. There's a shit ton of them. I think it all originated from like 8. There was really one original breathing form. Then there was 2, and then from those 2 was like based off of like whatever 8 like core ones. Then it just expanded into a whole fucking bunch of them. So now there's a whole bunch of breathing forms, but mist is one of them.
Oh, okay.
I can say that. Forgot to throw that one out there. The mist one is keep an eye on that one.
Has there been any other, I guess, like anime that involves like breathing like that, or is this like the first like original one? Because out of the top of my mind, I can't really think about it. The only thing I can really compare about to is like maybe like the breathing compared to air as in like Avatar, but that's not even close to what this fucking show is either.
There's like, I mean, think of how many anime are out there. I'm sure one of them has touched a little bit on like breathing elementally, but I think this is the first one that's like popular that people, I think this is what everyone would recognize. If you ask someone about a show with breathing elementally, they'd probably say this one.
I really like it though.
Right?
It's really
it
unique.
is cool. It's a cool concept. I like it. I like that whole like idea.
what I also wish they really would have gone in more a little bit is or maybe I know it's probably the early episodes, but I really don't remember the concept of the color changing of the sword. Whenever they first get their own swords, like whenever Tanjiro gets his
black.
His is black, but they really don't expand that much on why it's black too. Does that get explained too, or no?
It changes colors based on what their form is, basically. So like if it goes red, I think that's more to like a flame breathing style. If it's blue,
so would black be more like, because
the reason it's black is basically, or it changes color when you know what breathing style you want. Tanjiro kind of didn't. He learned from water, but like he wasn't that good at it, so he got black because he technically, the universe basically said you don't know what the fuck you want, so here's a black sword, and it's supposed to be like kind of frowned upon because it means like you don't have a direction in life. Basically, everyone else has figured out what their breathing style is. He hasn't yet. He just only does water because that's the only one that he learned. So
is he more of a sense? Don't give too much away, but is he kind of like I know he's like the main character of the show, but is he like a chosen one type beat, or no? Not even close.
So, in a way, it's not like directly he was chosen,
but it's not like a big like
he took the mantle, I guess.
But it's not like a big like Goku Naruto type thing.
No,
not even close. That's crazy.
I don't think so. Like it honestly could have been anyone, but like he's just the one that, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay, well, that's dope. I mean, I kind of like that. What is it? Thunder breathing or lightning breathing?
Thunder breathing.
Thunder breathing. That's what I really liked about Zenitsu, is that that one episode where we, again with the the web family or whatever. Yeah. Whenever he faints and he can only know that one point. I liked his backstory a little bit. He had, whenever him training with his grandpa,
he only knows the one.
You only knows the one, but also like the way that like the never giving up type sense. I like how they expanded on his character a little bit more rather than him being more of just like that annoying ass character.
Yeah.
Because honestly, if he was just that annoying ass character, I really would have fucking hated the show.
I think that's why they gave him such intricate like backstory, was that way at least people would like have a reason to like him.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
But he becomes pretty likable later on.
Yeah.
More likable.
He kind of mellows out. After, I'm going to predict it's going to be like the 4th season, so we probably won't get it for a while.
Okay.
But I think then is when he's really going to kind of chill out. Like, he's still going to be kind of annoying when it comes to girls, but he's going to chill out. Like, personally.
Bro, honestly, that was way, like, too fucking crazy with him.
And he's asking her to just marry him on the spot.
Marry him on the spot, trying to hit on Nezuko, a demon. Whenever they do the towards the end of the season, whenever they're practicing in the recovery or the rehabilitative, like a place with I
think it was the Butterfly Mansion, no?
Yeah, the Butterfly Mansion. But what's her name? That character. Shinobu. How do you know that off the spot?
Oh, I also played the game.
Oh, there's a game? Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh yeah, there is a game.
Really dope game. Plus, I read it, so.
Oh yeah. But whenever they're playing, like, I guess like the tag and the cups and all that stuff, Zenitsu, this mindset goes crazy. He's
literally in a mansion full of just young girls. I'm sure that's paradise for him. Pause.
Which is that's
pause, but
that's a little too much. And then are they ever said of what, like, how old they are? Because they look pretty young.
I think they're all about teenagers. I don't think any of them are like adult, like 18. Like, even some of the Hashira
are pretty young, right?
Are like, one of them is 14. One of them is just a 14-year-old boy.
How do you say it, like, correctly? The Hashira? The Hashira. Yeah. Some of them are kind of off. Like, they look... They like I mean, like, I don't understand how you could be like because isn't like being like a top demon slayer, aren't you supposed to like the way they structure being a demon slayer is to be kind of just like kind of what I expected like Tanjiro to be. But whenever you look at these, I guess the 12 moons or whatever, and you look at all of them, they're pretty I'm gonna say unique in their own way, personality wise, which is pretty
It's cool because like if you looked at them, like if you just saw a picture of some of them, you'd think, oh, some of these guys are bad guys. Some of them just look like mean, look evil, but like I don't know, they're all pretty that's how I felt at first, especially with the wind breathing guy, the guy that has all the scars.
Yeah,
I thought he was just like a dick. He just seems like a
No, he's a nut, bro.
Just an
he's not
ass-
even a nut. He's
Yeah.
a dick. Wait, what? He's
not even a
he's
dick,
not
he's
a
a
dick.
nut.
He's
Yeah.
a nut.
Um,
Wait, what?
when
Pause.
you
Resume. Go.
when you get towards the end though, they all have like you realize like if you have like that mindset like they all look like dicks or look like assholes. When you get to the end like it kind of lightens up a little bit. You kind of like
It's more of a breakdown.
They're all good because they're all good. They're all good guys. Obviously, they're fighting demons for a good cause. But you kind of don't really see that until like towards the end.
And you said the one at the butterfly house, the purple one, was her name again?
Well, there's two.
No, the older one.
Shinobu. Yeah.
Shinobu. I know we get a little bit of a backstory from her, and a little bit of a
Talking about that
backstory from. Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah.
We get a little bit of a backstory from her and why she has them big old anime eyes,
Yes.
and so does the little one is called
Canal.
Canal.
I think that's how you pronounce it. I think.
But hopefully, I'm letting Brandon take here for
Shout
all
out Canal. If you know, you know.
But both their stories kind of line up a bit. Actually, Canal's backstory was really
It's dark.
no, that's dark as fuck.
Dark. Super dark. Yes.
But I really like how we got a little bit more backstory, and as you said, we'll get a little bit more backstory of the others as well. Did we get anything of Tomioka? Right, that's how you say it.
Tomioka.
Do we get anything?
A little bit.
A
Not
little
as
bit?
not as much as you would get for like any of the like.
He
the
seems
one,
pretty chill.
I'll tell you who my favorite one ends up being. Which, by the way, I didn't even mention this. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but my nails are painted.
Yeah.
I did that for. There's one of the Hashira, Tengen Uzui, paints his nails. That's literally why that was the reference for these.
Oh, you mean the guy? He's more of a.
He's the flashy guy.
I remember he says it like, "I'm gonna behead them in style" or some shit
That's
like
the
that.
guy that he's got 3 wives.
3 wives?
3 wives.
Oh, this
bro.
guy's the fucking.
And they're all.
He's the Barney Stinson of
They're
anime.
all bad. All bad. The guy with the snake, the Hashira with the snake, the Jakarta on his neck, it's probably my favorite one. But like, they won't explore that until really the end.
Really, yeah. And you're
He has like the best. He has probably one of the sadder backstories.
the snake.
The guy with the snake, yeah, it's tough. It is so tough.
But I'd say, did you say you like there'd be anticipation of what 4 seasons?
Probably about 4 or 5, because there's still a few. We're just in, yeah. There's still like a few arcs, I guess, that they have.
Anything of movies coming out or no?
I wouldn't be surprised if they make one more movie. I don't think they're gonna do like. I don't know. Actually, I think they'll do one more movie, but I think the rest of it they were gonna stick to seasons. I would hope, at least.
I got you. I want to say comedy is fucking great. I really love like some
so
of the. I love the how do you say it? The fuck, hold on. It's gonna come to me. The word, and once I say the word, it's just gonna be fucking stupid as hell.
You got it. It's probably a basic ass word. Come on.
You know, it really is the not the bond, but between Tanjiro, Zenitsu,
The
and
camaraderie.
yeah, I guess you kind of say that. Like what they give off, as in humor wise, as in like fighting wise, as in just like throughout the whole show, just them like the acting characters. I really like the connection that they really have with each other. The flow of it is really nice. Can you give me a little insight of maybe we get to hear Nezuko talk next time I watch the show? Or maybe she has that fucking mouth guard off.
She can't really talk as a demon. She kind of just mumbles. But there's in the movie, at least like the train movie, there's like flashback scenes, other scenes where she's a human again.
Oh, we got that fucking
out of me.
Air going again.
Jesus Christ. There's some scenes where she's talking, but she's just a human, and again, it's just a flashback. So she doesn't talk as a demon. And if she does, it's not until the end. But even then, it's not.
What out of the whole show, what would you say is the sad, or like out of season 1, if you could recall? Because I mean, how long has it been since you've seen season 1?
It's been a minute.
It's been a minute, but do you remember a good chunk of it?
I think so.
What demon arc did you really feel bad for the most?
The mom.
For real?
The mom of the spider. What the fuck was his name? Rui, I think was his name.
Rui.
The spider
Yeah,
son.
the young one.
The one that he had chosen for the mom. I don't know. That one always kind of gets to me. It's just really sad. Like, cause she kind of didn't want to be there, but like then she was forced, and then it just got in her.
She got
head.
a little abused by the
Got in her
big
head.
scary.
Literally,
father.
yes, bro. And it's so.
A lot of these are really deep, and I can kind of tell that. I guess the director or producer of the show really put in a lot of I guess real life situations into a really dark demon backstory.
Oh yeah. Very good writer. Honestly.
Very, very great writing. For me, I think Rui is up there for my top 3.
Yeah, this happened.
Next one would probably be the ball girl, because all she wanted to do was just like play ball.
Dude,
that one's sad as
that one's
fuck.
tough, yeah.
She had a pretty cool. I really liked how the demon, she would throw like the
arrows.
the arrow guy is
The arrow
crazy
guy
as
is
well.
crazy.
But also, I think my top one I'd have to say is the drum guy.
He was cool.
He was cool, but
Cool.
also I really like he even like towards his death as a demon. He noticed that Tanjiro like acknowledged like, oh, your fighting style
The
is
respect.
amazing. Like
Yeah.
he respected, and that's what he wanted. That one I was like, oh damn, that hit a certain spot.
It hits, yeah. I think probably in the next season, when you get to it, to season 2, not the movie, but season 2, when you get to that one, there's 2 demons in there that are like siblings. That one's gonna hit. That's gonna be the one. That one's really sad.
Again, and I'm not even a big fan of like the demon story arcs, but I mean, like again, like the background of it. But I mean, I guess it's pretty cool at the same time.
They're interesting at least, but yeah, they do kind of drag on, but they're still interesting, I guess.
Does Zenitsu stop fainting at one point, and is he able to learn exactly how to control it? Don't spoil it too much.
Not until towards the end.
Ah,
of
my
the
god!
series. He just keeps fading. That's it.
And then I can't pronounce it again.
Inosuke.
I noticed that towards the end, whenever he fought the spider like dad or the whip father or whatever, he noticed he couldn't really he wasn't strong enough. He wasn't able to do it. Does that kind of lead over into like the next seasons, or is he finally like over it?
The thing about him is he just always wants to. He's got so much like adrenaline. He just always wants to keep going. So he always just wants to train, like as hard. Because he just wants to beat Tanjiro. Because Tanjiro's, I don't want to say physically stronger, but maybe swordsman wise, he's stronger than him. Better, more like detailed, I guess.
I like
So
whenever
he always wants to like beat him.
I like whenever he got his new 2 swords at the end, and he starts fucking banging them with them. No, that's great, bro. Like the swordsman
The guy got mad, bro.
I was flipping their shit, bro. That shit was funny as hell.
There's little sword guys, the guys that make the sword. They're like always in the series because everyone's always breaking their fucking sword. They're so funny because they just make the sword. It's always like this. It's just funny.
Tanjiro, I don't know if I already said this already, but okay, good, because we've been talking about so much already, is the most dedicated character I've ever seen in anime. Like honestly, and I usually say that like Goku or Naruto is like with like the foundation of like their dedication towards something is what I believe in. But Tanjiro has a different type of motivation, especially for his sister. It's
just
crazy.
Pure devotion.
Pure devotion of trying to cure his sister and finding a way to really like just get her back to normal, of course. And through his training in the beginning, I saw that it was different than any character I've ever seen. Through the fighting style, very, very different. And just pure determination. I really liked it. Does his scar ever get explained or no?
Yeah.
It does? Is it a big part?
In a way.
In a way.
Not like super, but like.
Because like what I noticed about him is that whenever again, like I like to do a lot of comparisons to Dragon Ball Z because
Of course.
I love Dragon Ball Z. We love Dragon Ball Z.
Grandfather and
Grandfather. is that whenever like Goku, his determination is to always be the best.
Just get stronger.
Get stronger, fight, like, he wants to be the best fighter. But whenever it comes to Tanjiro, it's not even close to that or even at all. It's more of a determination of just...
He just wants to be...
putting others before himself because he's so nice.
He just wants to be enough to save everybody. And it's like... Yeah, I think it's because he's so unselfish. Like, he's really doing everything ultimately just for his sister. And then with everyone he meets along the way. That's what I like about how he fights the demons. It's like, he's so, like, respectful towards them afterwards.
Because
that's what I'm saying. Like with the mother, when he fought the mother, you know, he hated her, hated that whole family. But then when it came down to like the final second of killing her, and he gave her like that, just like that peaceful slice, when he could have just like chopped her up or some shit.
That was nice. He changed that real quick. The raindrops was crazy.
That's what I'm saying.
Which one? What was I about to say? I really like how, again, like how you said that he's more respectful.
Yeah.
There's a point in the show which I really like whenever it's saying that, like, even though these demons have like killed and you know they said they were once human, they were once like my sister, they were once like me. No one ever said that. So like they never chose this life, and which now like again here comes in that 50-50 I was talking about of why I dislike and why I like the backstory of the demons, because if I didn't see the backstory of the demons, then I wouldn't really know like anything of what the fuck is like going on with them. But then also if I by doing so they just drag on forever again, like I said. But I really like how he's really like just humble and respectful, and even like at some points whenever these demons die, he really he does like his little, I guess say like prayer ish.
He like eases them into it, of some, and then he like holds the hand of that one. That's
I really like Tanjiro. I think a top anime character for me as well. I guess is Jump Force still a thing? Like, are they able to put Tanjiro in that?
I think they could, because I think this is a shonen anime. So yeah.
So hey, put him in.
If he's a DLC,
that shit would go crazy, bro.
I haven't checked that. I don't know.
Shit, we can probably see. Muzan, do we see more of him? Because I know there was a good chunk of an episode where it shows his life with his family and then shows how powerful he is. Do we get anything like that later on?
For him?
Like family-wise, about him just living like a normal life and how the fuck he got a family? Is any of that explained or not?
Like his life before he was a demon? Or like...
That and the life that he's living right now.
Nah, he kind of, the way you'll kind of see, I think in the movie and in season 2, he literally just goes around, like he's lived forever, so like he doesn't give a fuck about anybody. Like he literally just kills people. He can like body swap. So
at the end of the episode,
so like that guy that he is right now, that's not even like really his real form. He kind of stole that body from somebody. That's what he does. He just like body hops.
So do we see his real body?
He can take forms. Yeah.
So whenever towards the end of that episode, whenever he's the woman, did he switch bodies into that woman?
He became the woman. Yeah.
Oh, okay. That confused the fuck out of me. I was like,
it kind of threw me off first. I was like, who the hell is this chick? And then starts talking.
Threw me off. That slaughtering section of the demons is nuts. And like the way that he has his, I guess that power of, I guess whatever the fuck eats the demons that he has is crazy as hell. And then
he's like strong as like compared to every other demon, bro. He's strong as fuck.
That demon though, Inmu.
Yeah.
She's a little nutso, little schizo. The one where like he kills off the what's his name? Fucking Muzan kills like all the demons, and then she's the last one left. And she's like, "Oh yeah, of course, I'll be eternally grateful to die from you." And he just puts his blood in her, and she just like starts all spazzing out and shit. She's a fucking psychopath.
They're all freaks.
But is she the main villain in the upcoming in the train movie I'm gonna watch? No, she's just there.
Oh shit! Yes.
She is the main villain.
Yes.
Okay.
It's also a guy.
It's a guy.
That's a guy. Yes.
Fuck me, dude.
This whole time I was like, I don't remember a girl. No, yeah, it's a guy.
It's a guy.
He's gonna be the main one, and even then, he only. So like the way they rank, though the 12. I forgot what they're called. The 12 evil, the 12 high-ranking demons. Is they have like a high rank and a low rank. He's the lower ranked one, so like he's technically like the seventh strongest like demon. So he's only seventh, but he kind of fucks shit up in the next one, or in the movie at least.
Is the movie better than season 2 or season 2 better than the movie?
Yo, that's a hard question.
Because I heard the fucking movie's great.
No, the movie is like the greatest thing like you'll ever watch. Like I straight ball every time I watch it, bro. It is so good. Like the fighting, the fucking animation for it is insane. Season 2 has better animation, but I think that's because of the movie, they had like a stupid budget.
Yeah, because I heard people went crazy just going to watch
So
it.
they went, yeah, it was like the highest grossing like anime movie like ever. I think in my opinion, I would say the movie is no. Because I like that Hashira more, the one that I pay nails for, he's like the main guy in season 2. I'd probably pick that as like my personal favorite, but I think story wise, I would pick the movie. But like I'd probably choose season 3 over or season 2, I guess.
Like that.
They're both equal though. I gotta say, they're pretty equal.
I think I just got something spoiled for me. Genya is is he the brother to one of the 12 moons?
Genya?
Yeah, the
So
dude
the little.
from Final Selection. The dude that finished with all.
Oh yeah,
He's the brother
he's the brother. It's not that big of a spoiler.
of the wind dude.
Yeah, the guy with the scars.
Because I looked at the last name, I was like, why does that last name look so familiar? I was like, oh.
It's
Okay.
not that big of a spoiler, but like you'll find out about their relationship later. But like
I got you.
they have an interesting dynamic. I'll say that. It's like weird. That's where I'd say like you'll kind of feel for that guy, but I gotta let him get there. I gotta let him get there.
And then, what's up with do we get more explanation about the head, like, Demon Slayer Master? But, like, what, like, his
The guy
past
with
of it? Yeah, like, his face is, like, a little...
No,
No?
some crazy shit happens pretty later on though.
Okay.
With him, some crazy shit goes down. I ain't even gonna lie to you. People like, I'm not gonna confirm nor deny it because they don't give a specific answer for like his backstory, like himself. They kind of go over his family because that place where the Hashira stay, like that whole meeting place, that's like his house.
Okay.
They don't explain like his backstory, but they explain his family like lineage. There have been theories out there that say he's like Muzan's like brother because of how similar they look, but like these guys only lived to like 30 something years old, so him specifically couldn't be Muzan's brother, but people think they're like related,
Okay.
and one's like the devil and
But
the
it's
angel,
just like-
angel type dynamic.
It's just a theory.
That's just a stupid
A geek theory.
A geek theory, because they say they look similar, like if you put them side by side. They kind of do, kind of don't. I guess you could say that about a lot of characters though, but like, it's not important. Whether or not he is not important, but...
I got you.
As for the disease though, they never explain that. Whatever the fuck that is, they never...
The, like, on his face or whatever? Okay. I got you.
It just gets worse and worse. I think it's just a genetic like illness or some shit, but they never...
I'm kind of like trying to think of stuff. I know exactly how like what I have like left of what I want to say. I guess some of my favorite scenes from the show. Yeah, I guess I'll start like going towards the end of it unless you want to bring something up. But Final Selection was probably one of my favorite scenes. I really liked how Tanjiro really showed how all the training paid off. Any moment with Tanjiro and Nezuko, I just love.
It's so wholesome.
It's so
so
awesome. That bond is an unbreakable bond, and that just never could be. I love how much love and devotion he gives into her, and for her to be this monster, and for her to be so not even mature about it, but how would you say, like, I guess developed a better sense of what was right from wrong.
She's like so resistant to like the bad, I guess. So like her willpower is very strong, I guess you could say.
But my all-time favorite scene, which I really like jumped out of like my bed to really see it, was the fight of Tanjiro against Rui. But whenever his fire came out, or flame, again, I don't know exactly that, but his flame came out, that shit got me geeking, bro. Yeah. Like, dude, like big time geek. The whole, the fighting sequence, the flames, and then also with Nezuko finally like flipping to with her demon like blood.
The blood demon art is what they call it. Yeah.
Even though they didn't kill Rui like here and there, it showed how powerful both of them could be together. Yes. Dude, okay. Do we get any more of that later on?
They don't like practice it, but like you get a little bit. They kind of develop on their own. Like she just grows like really fast. She just keeps fighting basically. He actually trains because like once he releases that, he's like, what the fuck? Like, am I like a fire breather now? Like, am I a flame breather? So he kind of develops both, I guess. But like the flame breathing takes a toll on him.
Oh, okay.
Like it like hurts his body.
Oh.
He's not used to doing it. He's used to doing fluid water motions and then going to like. They'll explain it though, like why he does the flames and everything, all that shit.
But yeah,
he does it more.
I really love that. So again,
that shit was cool. One scene I really liked or that really drew me. I know we shit on the first episode, but seeing the family like being like murked, because I was not expecting this show to be like that. Just seeing it all like bloody and like the crime scene. I thought when people were telling me about it, I thought it was like just a nice little lighthearted anime with people swordsmen. And I watched the first episode and I saw that and I was like, God damn! I was like, what the fuck is this show? So I really liked like that.
Yeah, I think the only part that I really liked from that first episode is just
the introduction and all that.
The little bit of something of a fighting style that Tanjiro had against just to protect his sister. Yeah. Like that for a bit. Again, it wasn't much, but it was something for a great start to a great anime.
Yeah.
I guess basically that's like me really saying everything already. Is there anything that you want to bring up about it or want to tell me about it or anything? Anything I missed, skimmed over? Or are we all Gucci?
No, I think we're all good. I think you got the characters. All the characters you need to know, I think you got it down.
So, of course, again, I really enjoyed this first season. I really, really enjoyed it.
If you really like this one, bro, you're going to like... First of all, you're going to like the movie. When you get to the second season, it takes a while to build there, but once you get to, like, episode, like, 5, 6, and so on, that's when the animation, like, that's when, like, real fighting starts happening. That's when shit just gets fucking nutty. But the movie is just, like, good, like, all throughout.
Anything big I should be expecting? Do you think I'm going to expect, like, anything big from the movie? Let's just focus on the movie right now, right?
The Flame Hashira, the guy with the crazy-ass hair.
Oh, yeah, I saw he's on the train at the end.
Yeah. He came off as a dick at first. That's what I'm saying. I
don't really think he did.
I hated him at first just because of, like, I'm never, like, a big fan of, like, when you saw his introduction, his personality, he's, like, all, like, you know what I mean? He's got, like, that giddy, like, goody two-shoes type attitude, and I didn't really like that, and then I didn't like how he was like, yeah, we should kill her. She's a fucking demon. And I was like, I hated him at first, but the movie, like, changed, like...
Really gets you going for it?
Yes.
Well, now I'm really excited about the movie. I'm pretty sure I'll fucking watch it, like, tomorrow or something like that.
I got it on the Voodoo, bro, so you don't...
I know, but hey, I already got all these platforms. So it's all about me just actually fucking getting on and watching it, you know?
Yes.
But of course, you know, season ends with them getting on the train leading up to the movie. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 show. I liked it.
I'd give it a 9.
I think the only thing that I really just didn't like was, again, a little bit of the demons, which I'm probably sure demon backstory, which I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have to get used to, like Brandon said.
Yeah.
I think that's basically it. I really loved it. I love the show. Tanjiro, again, a favorite character of mine already, and I haven't even, like, I guess, seen even the peak potential of what he's able to do.
You haven't seen shit.
Alright.
You kind of won't see shit until, like, season 2. He does his thing in the movie, but like season 2, he kind of popped off.
But before we end this, I just want to say one more thing about the show. I love the song. The intro song is top tier. I'm probably gonna bump it like after this, bro. The theme song is nuts.
They kind of went dummy on the soundtrack in the movie too.
Really?
Like, it gets hyped. Like the music gets fucking hyped.
You just feel like all the adrenaline rush.
I gotta say, as much as I like the season 1 intro, the season 2 one is like the best one.
Really?
It's like very, because it's about like the entertainment district. It's a very flashy district. It sounds very like, very upbeat, very like carnival-ish, if that makes sense. And it's got like such a cool sound. You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
Shit, man. I can't wait.
Yeah,
but,
music is great.
Geeks, we just talked Geek for a sec on Demon Slayer season 1. We finally made it here.
Talked about anime, yeah.
We finally talked about anime.
Hella late to the game, but
exactly,
you know what?
Exactly. But it's more me that I'm kind of late. But you know, Brandon's up there doing his own thing and all that stuff. But
we did our thing on this one.
Yeah, we're out here. Also, you know, a new show for me, but also a new beginning for us. We're here in this building again. Shout out Davies Entertainment. Again, we're greatly appreciative, and we're hoping to do more here and there. Again, you guys should definitely look into what the company is all about. Gym, barbershop, clinic, movie and production, music. We have it all here, and we're here to give it back to the community. Shout out Question. Shout out Miss Mandy. Shout out Clyde Newton. Shout out Mrs. Davies, and shout out the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Cameron Davies. You're doing your thing out there, boss, and you keep it going. And we, San Antonio is definitely going to really, really appreciate you, especially, you know, collabing with, you know,
with the geeks,
Mr. 210, and you know, B. Romero right here,
and me.
But yeah, again, you know, that's how we do it over here. We just talk geek for a sec. Again, you should follow us on Instagram at Let's Talk Geek Pod. YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We're on there. Let's Talk Geek for a sec. We are Let's Talk Geek. We are the foundation. We are building something here that you guys are not ready for. Something, you know, maybe you've seen in the past, but we're doing it in a very own unique way, and you guys should definitely hang on for the ride for what's to come. Brandon, anything you want to say before we sign off?
I'm excited for this new thing that we're setting on, honestly, bro. I got really high hopes for like this next phase, so to speak, that we're starting right now. I think it's gonna do really well. So looking forward to that. You know, we're gonna work our hardest to get where we want to be.
We're about to geekify the whole fucking game.
But if you can find a fucking state.
Shit, hey, just watch it. Geek, baby. But
yeah, stay tuned.
Stay tuned. And you already know. Peace, love, and positivity. Keep on staying geek, ladies and gentlemen. And as always, I've been Nene.
I've been Brandon.
And we'll talk geek for a sec with you later. Good and good. Is it concentration water breathing or concentrated water breathing? Concentration water breathing.
I think it's total concentration. Total concentration, water breathing, first form, whatever the fuck.
Total concentration, water breathing, first form, water wheel. No, get it. No. No, I said something.
You're a real life villain.